So I was scrolling through Twitter when I found the glorious world of Gen Z moments. But Kat, what do they post on here? Good question. So y'all know how commentators clown about Gen Z? Well, this is something similar to that. This account posts Gen Z being dumb. Like this, for example. I heard that Charlie D'Amelio's grades were Fs, and honestly, I believe them. Because that isn't Ireland, that's Italy. And there's a lot more, but before we get into it, I have to say that you will lose brain cells. So yeah, let's get right into the video. What pronouns do you use? He, him, himself? What the crap is this? Okay, I respect he, him, she, her, they, them, but I can't even pronounce this. I especially want to respect whatever this is. What even is this? Seashell, self, what? We're not even a minute into the video and I'm already losing brain cells. I didn't think our grandparents thought this was gonna happen, but you know, it just had to happen. And the Bible said worse things will come, so we're all fricked. I know we're a little too late in the video, but speaking of Ireland, what pride flag is that in the second frame? I swear, do these kids not know about geography anymore? I remember when I was in 2nd grade, I was obsessed with flags. Maybe that was just me, but come on. If you can't tell us a country flag, just get off the internet. Please, do us all a favor. I actually made a video on this on my old account. New sexuality cult Barlow. Where you are you can't spell? Attractees to bees? What the crap? They even made their own slur called can. At least that's how I think you pronounce it. To begin with, if you're sexually attracted to a bee, a freaking animal, you need to go to therapy. Never mind, screw the therapy, go to a mental hospital. You are not attracted to an animal, especially not sexually attracted to an animal. I don't think anyone took this seriously considering that maybe a 5-year-old made this, but just in case that 5-year-old is watching this video, you can't just make your own sexuality and make a random slur. Because to begin with, that slur has no history to it, you just made it up. I still remember when I made the video on the Pac-Man sexual thing, and honestly, what the crap. If this is what little kids are doing nowadays, the world's gonna end. If you're cheating and he catches you, break up with him cause he didn't trust you enough. That's toxic. You deserve better. What is wrong with To begin with, if you're cheating, he's the one that should deserve better. Because you were the one who decided to be a Okay, if this is what women believe in these days, I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life because I do not want to be dating. I'm not gonna swear. If you justify cheating, you're also a Hey girl, I heard you were Jewish. I just wanted to say I am sorry you had to go though the Holocaust. It must have been hard and you are so strong. You have my support. See you in school tomorrow. Can I just start off by saying that the Holocaust was in 1941 and that whoever you texted this to wasn't in the Holocaust? Because if they're still in school, they're nowhere near the Holocaust. And just because they're Jewish doesn't mean they're in the Holocaust. That's like saying if you're Mexican, you're illegal. Whoever sent this text obviously isn't past 4th grade, I guess. And if they're not even past 4th grade, why do they have a phone? This is why little kids shouldn't have a phone. I feel pretty. Trigger warning POC. Please delete this as it's disturbing to many viewers across the app who feel uncomfortable looking at people with darker skin and weird eyes. Okay, the past ones were dumb, but now this is just racist. The woman just posted herself and the next day she wakes up to see this comment. And the fact that she has to put a trigger warning in her comment is just dumb. Okay, I put a trigger warning on my scary videos because come on, there's gore on there, but this is just unnecessary. Okay, so I almost had a stroke trying to read this, so I'm gonna try to pronounce it as good as I can. Anyone can drink Monster, however, you must be mindful that it's a part of emo and goth culture. So if you're not alt and you're drinking it and taking pictures with it for an aesthetic, it can be offensive. I had to change the words a little because I had a stroke trying to read this, so bear with me. Personally, I haven't drunk Monster before, but come on, it's just a drink. If we're using that logic, then drinking beer or tequila is offensive to Mexicans because come on, we get wasted every time we go to a party. If y'all do drink Monster, just don't listen to this girl, she's dumb. All the other LGBTQ groups have their own slur. Bisexuals, nothing. It's so unfair. Okay, to begin with, the only slur that I know for the LGBTQ group is the F slur. And you're telling me there's more slurs? So after like 2 minutes of research, I found out there are slurs. But to me, they're not really slurs, they're just offensive words. But that's besides the point. To begin with, why do you want a slur? As I said, slurs are offensive words. Think about this for a second. Why do you want an offensive word that someone can call you? No, that's where you start losing brain cells because no one in the LGBTQ community wants to be called that word. Why do you want a word like that? If you go to the gym, you're fatphobic. I've had several questions before, but since when is fatphobic a word? And how is it fatphobic? If I just go to the gym, I'm not offending fat people, I'm just going to be fit. Gen Z, what have you done? Before y'all start commenting, oh my gosh, you're Gen Z too, you do realize that, right? I know that, I hate my own generation. Anyways, it's gonna wrap it up for this video. Hope you guys all enjoyed. I'm gonna give my brain cells a break because half of them are dead now. And yo, I have school tomorrow, so I'm gonna give my brain cells a break. God bless you, God be with you, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video.